Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Chris, the PDX Picker. We're going to be picking some orders today things that sold on eBay. And the topic I want to bring up today is March. How's it going for you guys? For me, it's kind of looking like it might be the March Massacre. In terms of sales, they have gone down what seems like significantly compared to my January and February sales. But I have an item that might turn that around, so we'll touch on that later on in the episode. But let's go ahead and cue the intro music, and then we'll be back to pick some orders.
Wanna buy that Farrah Fawcett poster? Pez dispensers and a toaster. Don't know why. That kind of stuff you throw away. I'll sell on eBay.
Going out today on eBay for a total of $260. Not great, especially because one of the items accounts for over half of that. But let's go ahead and get started on what sold. First item is a pair of shorts that I picked up at the outlet, Goodwill outlet last year. A lot of my items today are clothing related, and this one is starting off that trend. We had a pair of shorts that I picked up, like I said, at the Goodwill outlet last year. I actually owned this exact pair. So I owned this exact pair, I owned a pair exactly like these, not that exact pair, when I was about 10 years ago. So when I saw these at the outlet, I just thought it was kind of crazy. They're a pair of Columbia shorts, nylon lining. I guess I'd probably call them hiking shorts. So here they are right here. And those sold for $10.50 plus shipping. I took an offer on that. So, again, it's the Goodwill outlet, so I paid probably around $1.50 for that. So not great, but not horrible. This next one is definitely better. This is also an item I picked up at the Goodwill outlet. It is an Orvis pullover, and so I'll probably paid right around $2 for this. It's their signature quarter zip long sleeve sweater. So that one sold for $18 plus shipping. Took a little offer on that one, had it listed for $21.95. Somebody offered me $15. I countered at $18, and they accepted. So that one's a little bit better in terms of price. And we're going to move along to the big money item of the day. My son actually found this at the Salvation Army up in Seattle when I was there in December. And it is a Estee Lauder Intuition perfume. It's new in the box there, new open box. And that sold for $144.99 free shipping. I don't know, maybe about $5 or $6 to ship that. So that was a magnificent find because I paid $6, maybe $5 for it. So they had that marked very inexpensively. So very good pickup. Definitely be on the lookout for Estee Lauder Intuition perfume. If you do see it out in the wild, that was certainly a winner for sure. This gonna go with the next item, and after that we will talk about my item that will hopefully turn around, my March Massacre. So these sold relatively quickly for me. Another Goodwill outlet find. Pair of Nike Air Max Torch 4s. So this particular model is definitely a good one to pick up if you find it. It has a very high sell-through rate. I listed these are size 14, so they're very big. Very, it's not typically a size you're going to want to pick up unless it's a really good shoe like this. But even on top of that, this kind of has some condition issues. You can see that the plastic, so the swoosh is kind of like made of plastic. It's got some black marks on it on both sides. Other than that, though, the shoe is in very good condition, but because of the size and those black marks, I marked it down. I only sold it for $25 plus shipping, but probably paid $3 for those, so not too bad. And then actually, before we pick up that next item, let's talk about March so far. How's it going for you guys? I have seen what feels like a pretty stiff drop off. So last month in February, actually the January and February, both months, I came just shy of $4,000 in total sales, which my shop's only about 600 items. So that's pretty, I feel okay, comfortable with those numbers. But so far in March, today is March 13th, so we're not quite halfway through, but I only have about $1,200 in sales so far. So if we extrapolate that out for the whole month, I am estimating that I'm probably going to come in at around, maybe $3,000, maybe, if I'm lucky. So, we're definitely taking a big downturn, it feels like. Part of that could be just the time of the year. I am consistently listing. I've just started a trend of listing 12 items, or not a trend, a goal of listing 12 items per day. But I bring all this up because I'm hoping that this one item that I have will actually completely turn my March around if it happens to sell this month. I don't think it will, just because this is not something that is going to necessarily be a hot ticket item. But what am I talking about? What's this item? And I will show it to you right here. It is this Robbins Mandanes Coach Training. So it is a CD DVD set that I picked up at the Goodwill outlet. And I actually usually look at these because they're just interesting to me, and you never know, and this proves exactly why I should continue to look at these. And what I mean by that is these binders that are in the media section at the in the Goodwill outlet. You never know what's in there. Sometimes it could be CDs, sometimes it could be audiobooks. There's a lot of older media, cassettes, like programs, meditation programs, personal success programs, things like that. Well, I decided to take a look at this, and here's a little better idea of what this is. So this Robbins Mandanes training, I think I said Mandanes earlier. So it's again, it's combination CD and DVD. I think there's approximately 39, I don't know, there's quite a few CDs in there and DVDs. So the Robbins is Tony Robbins, if you happen to know that name. He does used to do a lot of infomercials, does a lot of personal success programs out there, and not all of the stuff is going to be great to buy. And this one in particular, I didn't know it was Tony Robbins until I decided to look it up online. Long story short, this set here is part of a coaching course or coaching program that you can take through the Robbins Mandanes Coach Training Program. That costs $5,000 to take that program. Now, as part of the program, I don't know all the details, but one of the major parts of it is this binder with all the courses that are included in it. It's all virtual. It's not like you're going to go in person and get some in-person coaching. You do get, when you pay the $5,000, you do get a number of audio or Zoom calls. I think you get some sort of personal one-on-one training via Zoom, maybe 6 sessions. So you do get something for sure. And I think there's one other thing that you get. I think you get access to a message board or something like that. But a big bulk of the program is indeed these CDs and DVDs. There are some listed on eBay, 2 if I'm not mistaken, and actually 2 have sold in the past 90 days alone. One that is listed for $1,995, and I'll show you that screenshot here, is a new, I believe it's the new program. Either that or the one that's sold on an offer that was $1,995. That one was new. One or both of those. So that sold on that one, and then another one sold on auction. Now the auction did benefit charity. All the proceeds went to maybe an animal shelter or something like that, but it sold on auction for $560. Same exact thing that I have here. So I went ahead and listed mine for $1,295, or best offer, kind of right in the middle of those 2 numbers, and crossing my fingers, we will see what happens. Obviously, if I sell that, that would definitely turn around my March. It would also quite significantly break my record for highest items sold on eBay. And I picked it up at the Goodwill outlet for right around probably $2.50 because it was just weight-based. So that would be amazing. Very excited for the possibility that can have on my numbers. But anyway, that hasn't sold yet. Let's go back to the things that have sold. There are 4 more items, and nowhere nearly as profitable as that one, but here we go. We got this next item I listed yesterday, and it sold within probably 4 or 5 hours. I had somebody who really wanted it but didn't want to pay full price, so I had it listed for $18.95, and I eventually took an offer for $15. It is a Ralph Lauren classic fit button down shirt, kind of this plaid pattern here. Picked it up at the outlet again, so probably another it's kind of crazy that all of my items lately that are selling are from the outlet, but that's also partially because that's the things that I'm listing. Trying to go through my death pile and pull out stuff from the outlet that I picked up over the last 4 or 5 months that I haven't listed yet. So that's a nice quick sale on that one. This next item is a book on tape that I got at, book on CD, there it is, that I got at my local thrift store. And I was really excited when I first bought it, and because I bought it for $2, and it consistently sells for about $45. It is this Diana Gabaldon, An Echo in the Bone novel. It's a long fantasy novel, I think. Definitely a bolo if you happen to see that anywhere. Very good sell-through rate. Very good price, or sales price on that. However, I didn't do a great job of looking at the item before I bought it and took it home. When I took it home to list it, I realized that one of the CDs was missing. So I put that in the listing, made a note in the title to please read description, and made a note that it was missing, and it still sold after some time for $15 plus shipping. So not too bad on that one. And then these next 2 items are one I listed a long time ago, and then the other one I just listed today, and it sold within a matter of minutes, which probably means I underpriced it, but maybe not. This next item is another Goodwill outlet purchase, and it is a pair of cut from the cloth Catherine Boyfriend jeans. That's where it says Catherine Boyfriend. This is that cut from the cloth logo. I would say that cut from the cloth is not that great of a brand. I mean, they have some particular models or whatever of jeans that sell decently. This one is still, I think, on the tail end of the skinny jean low rise type of look, so it's not quite as definitely not as in as it used to be. But I sold that one for $12 plus shipping. Picked it up for, you know, right around $2. And then the last item that sold, like I said, I listed it today. Picked this up actually at a garage sale over the summer, also up in Seattle. Sold a couple items today that I picked up in Seattle. Actually, this wasn't over the summer then, this was in December. Anyway, I picked this up in Seattle. Actually, it was over the summer. So this is an old vintage REI duffel bag. Just a simple red duffel bag. Nothing fancy about it. Picked that up for $2, and it sold within minutes for $24.95. I guess I could have asked more for it, or maybe somebody was just desperate for a red REI vintage duffel bag, and as soon as they saw it, they were going to buy it anyway. But that was a good pickup for sure. So those are the sales for the day. Again, comment below. Let me know how your March is doing. Hopefully I'll get this video out sooner than later in the month of March. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And we will see you next time. Take care. Have a good one.